Hello YouTubers and all gamers out there. This is another video of my gaming collection, but before I proceed, like I said on my previous video, this is only a video testing account. I don't have a definitive account yet. I can't get any cool username that I like it. But feel free to subscribe and comment my videos. Also, I would like to state that I would like to apologize for my English, since it isn't my main language. So, with all that said, let's proceed. Today, I've decided to show you my PS3 games. Unfortunately, I don't have that many games. Simply because I've always been leaping between systems, Xbox 360 and PS3. But I finally made up my mind, and I will keep the PS3 for now. Probably later I will get an Xbox 360, but for now PS3. So let's start. My first game, as you can see, it's FIFA 10. Oh, by the way, these games aren't in any particular order. It's only the first thing comes to my hand. Well, this is my first game. I'll show you FIFA 10. Since football or soccer for the Americans is a very, how can I say, it's a very famous sport in Europe. So I had to pick up this game. FIFA 10 is one of the best games. Although I also like Pro Evolution Soccer, but I think Pro Evolution Soccer is more fun when we are playing against an opponent that is sitting by our side. FIFA 10, on the other hand, I think it's more realistic and it's more fun to play online, as to play the coach mode and all that stuff alone. Well, moving on. The next game I want to show you is Resident Evil Gold Edition. I had this game already once on the X360. Now for the PS3 I bought it, the Gold Edition. One thing that I like on games on games that come on PS3, for example the Resident Evil Gold Edition, all the stuff comes on the Blu-ray disc, the extra stuff. On the 360, you have a code. The game comes in a disc, a Resident Evil normal game, and you have a code to redeem to get all the cool stuff. I prefer to give money and have the all stuff instead of downloading stuff. Resident Evil 5. I've been playing this game with a friend. I may say I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan, but this game is pretty cool. Unfortunately it doesn't has all the terror theme that the first one had, yet I think it's the game that has the best graphics, as also it's very, very addictive and fun when playing the co-op campaign. Alone, I won't say it's a great game, since the artificial intelligence of the other player, usually Sheva, is a little retarded. Let's move on. Now, this game is like the game that made me want to stay with the PS3. It has become one of my favorite games of this generation and all time. Uncharted: Drake's Fortune. Although it's one of the first games that came out with the system, yet it's one of the greatest games. It has action, adventure, everything on this game is almost flawless. I recommend everyone, if you have a PS3 for the first time, get this game. This game is a must buy. Well, let's move on. Next game, it's Mirror's Edge. As you can see, I didn't. It's still sealed, but when I'll start playing, I'll probably open. It's obvious. I've already played some levels, Pardon, I've already played some levels on the X360. It's not that great game. It's not the greatest game, but the general idea is really great. It has nice. I think it's more a tech demo than a real game. This DICE, which is one of my favorite companies, with this game, they show that FPS, first-person shooters, can be more than the normal. If you don't, I should recommend you to download the demo and see it for yourself. Well, moving on. Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. This game, it's a good game, but unfortunately I didn't play that much, since I was expecting more to be a game like Oblivion, but it differs a little bit. The beginning is a little tedious and slow, but when this game evolves, it really picks up the pace. Amazing game, amazing purchase, since I gave it 15 euros promotion here in my country. Wonderful game. I recommend every RPG fanatic. So, moving on. Well, if I said that the first one was one of the best, this, for me, is the best game of PS3. Uncharted 2. What the first game had good, this one has better. The story, the playability, every single aspect, and it's one of the most stunning visuals on this platform. And another thing, by this you can see how picky I'm with my games. I've wrapped it so it doesn't get damaged. I really love my games. So that's one of the reasons that I rarely buy used games. I can always find a flaw or any defect that I don't really like it. What I should mention more is that this is a special edition. Comes with a tin box and a code to download an extra DIM and golden weapons to the multiplayer game. You should buy this game. It's one of the best of this generation. Moving on. Katamari Forever. What can I say? I never played that much of this game. I just bought it because it was on sales. What can I say more? Played the demo. It's a weird game. It's not. It has a specific public. It's not for every gamer. If you like those crazy Japanese games, this is one you should buy it, since it's also cheap now and easy to find. Well, let's proceed. Heavy Rain.